Krupys! I'm Barbara.
And I'm Kelsey.
And today we're filming on site at 2 Weeks Notice Brewery in West Springfield, Massachusetts.
What are we gonna drink today? Like, what are your recommendations that we tried today?
So we still have a little bit of Westside. We have Super Slide, so we can do some of that.
Okay.
So that's like the big Imperial
yes.
canniversary version
Nice.
of Westside Big Slide.
Nice.
So we came up on the 1 year anniversary of us canning beers, which is cool. So
Cool, yeah.
Our first beer of the day is the Westside Super Slide. This one is a double dry hop double IPA with 8% alcohol by volume. Out of 72 check-ins on Untapped, it has a 4.10 rating. And the flavor profile is juicy, pineapple, balanced, and mouthfeel.
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 Oh, I like adjectives.
So, this one? Yeah.
I smell it. You can definitely smell the grapefruit in that.
It's nice and citrusy.
I definitely get the mouthfeel part.
Yeah, it's kind of like an experience. It's like
Yeah,
you,
from start to
you can
finish.
feel it.
It is juicy though.
Yeah,
it's nice juicy though.
Really juicy. Really, it's good.
It is really
I
good.
like that.
I like that the hops aren't very like in your face.
Yeah, it's not
aggressive.
super present at all, especially for an 8%.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't even drink like an 8%.
No, it doesn't.
That's
It's really
scary.
Could drink a lot of those.
Really nice. I'm gonna take another shot.
Yeah.
It's really good. All right, ready?
Yep.
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 3.75.
What? Really?
I like it. It was good.
But you don't like love it?
No, it was really good. I thought it was really good.
Oh, because I give it a 4.5.
Oh.
That's all like, what the heck is this? Yeah, no, very good.
It was very good. I like it. Would get again for sure.
Would seek out. Would seek out
Definitely.
for sure.
after we knew that we were going to become a brewery, we were doing Worthy, and I was like, I want to brew a beer that kind of involves Westside, something that involves Westside and West Springfield because they've been so supportive of us.
Yep.
And then the slide for the
Big E.
the Big E is literally right down the street. Like if you go out our front door and look down, you can see it. My wife was like, well, what about Westside Big Slide? I'm like, that's perfect. Yeah.
Nice.
The second beer we're trying today is the Resignation. This is a New England style IPA. This has a 6.8% alcohol by volume, and out of 566 check-ins, it has a 3.96 rating. And the flavor profile for this is juicy, smooth, sweet, tropical, and dank.
Dank. I love the adjectives in this.
I get this tropical smell.
Oh, yes, definitely.
It smells nice.
Like a sweet tropical.
That's good. It's a typical New England style. I like that.
Oh, it is.
It's a really like.
Oh, that's really good. Yep.
It's a little more tropical than I would say a normal New England IPA is, but I like that.
I don't get the tropical.
You don't get it? I like it.
No, like
I mean,
it's kind of like.
I'd say it's less so than the Super Slide, but
Yes.
I still think it's there.
No, I mean I agree with that, but there's like it's hoppy, and I just like really get like the hops. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's like the kind of hops I would use that makes like the citrus, but like I don't get like the tropical taste. I get the tropical smell for sure, but
Yeah.
like
I
it's
think
still really like spot on. Like it's a really great New England IPA. Like,
Yeah,
the
it's very
entire
good.
experience is really great. But I think for me the tropical is more in like the aroma than it really is the taste.
It's definitely less present, but I like it. I think it's a really good balance between the hops and the flavor
Oh yeah.
of the beer. Like,
Yeah.
It's good.
Nice.
Solid. I like it.
All right, I'm doing it. What'd you do?
3.75.
Nice. I give it a 4.
I was like, is it the same as the last one? I think it is. I think I like it as much as I like the last one.
I like the last one a little bit more.
You do? Mm-hmm. I'd say I'm pretty close on them. They're really both solid beers. And I like that.
Very different, which is
Yes.
really cool.
Yeah, so if you're looking for like a really like high ABV IPA that you can drink a lot of, I would definitely go for the first one. But if I really want a New England IPA, this is a solid beer.
A lot of people think like 2 weeks notice, they think we're just like, oh, quit your job and, you know, if you hate it, whatever. It's more of along the lines of like, if you're unhappy, you know, kind of, we all know that everybody has to work and pay bills and everything like that. So it's kind of a thing where if you know, if you're really busy or hectic and you could just kind of take a step back and kind of enjoy your life the way you should, and you know, what better way to do it than with some beer. And so that was kind of always our mission behind it. It was never like, quit your job if you hate it. It was just, you know, like if you're unhappy, you can fix it, you can do something if you want, and that's kind of what I did along the same lines, and then that's kind of where it all came from.
The next beer we're trying is the Full Nelson. This one's also a New England style IPA. This is 6% ABV. Out of 90 check-ins on Untapped, it has a 3.93 rating. And the flavor profile is tropical, citrus, smooth, perfume, and fruity.
Oh, I'm not as like forward as like you hear perfume and you're like, wow, but no, like it's really not in your face. And the taste though, it's very,
Oh yeah, it's definitely got a good profile to it. It tastes like it smells stronger. Like there's not a lot of smell to it.
no, but like when you taste it, it's definitely there.
Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Now I know what you mean. Yeah. For sure.
Like I can almost taste the smell.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. But it's not offsetting. Like it's not like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not intimidating, if that makes any sense. But
No,
like,
it's good.
Yeah.
Smooth. It's
very smooth. Very smooth.
I like that.
But it's weird because like it drinks differently than the previous one, and they're both New England IPAs.
Yeah.
And that's
They're
really
definitely
strange.
different profiles of a New England IPA.
Yeah, like this one kind of feels thicker in a way,
Yeah,
and I don't know
it
if
does.
that's because
It
of like
feels a little heavier.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because like we're tasting the smell kind of.
Yeah,
you know
a
what I
little
mean?
bit.
If that's like adding like an extra layer, but it's definitely this might be my new favorite out of the
Oh,
three.
really?
Yeah, it's real
Wow.
good. What'd you get? What'd you do?
325.
Oh my goodness, 4 or 5. I like it just as much as the last one.
Yeah, I'd say like if I wanted a New England, I would definitely go for the other one, the Resignation.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like it as much as the other ones. It's very good, but it's just of the three, it's definitely not my favorite.
I like it. I rate it the same as Superside because they're both very different beers. But I like if I'm one like a West Coast, I want to get the other one. You know what I mean? But like if I'm feeling something kind of lighter-ish, I would much rather
for
have
this one.
Yeah, which doesn't mean that Resignation isn't good. I just when I have a New England IPA, I want like the smell there.
Yeah,
And that definitely gives
yeah.
that to me.
Like you don't get a lot of smell. It's not very like
Aromatic.
forward,
Yeah.
aromatic at all.
It's
Which
all-
can be good, but it's definitely all in the beer. Like when you taste it, you can feel like the.
And when you breathe
smell.
out, it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of get it as like an afterthought,
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like the last thing you experience, and that's really cool.
It's good.
Yeah.
So I was a home brewer to start, and I started brewing 8 years ago on my back deck, and my wife really saw the passion I had in it, and knew that I didn't want to work a crappy job and just kind of get by the rest of my life. So I mentioned something like, oh, it'd be so cool to open a brewery. At that point, this was like 6 years ago, and she was like, well, if you really want to do it, you're very passionate about it, let's do it. But
Super cool.
if we're gonna do it, you gotta dive head first in. So,
Right.
so then that's when I really started entering like homebrew contests. I won like a local one, then I won the Worthy, and then the
Really
Worthy
cool.
was kind of like, Worthy was always like the step up to, there's everybody who's there's a lot of people who have entered the Worthy homebrew contest that have become professional brewers.
Our final beer for today is the Black Ale Project G IPA. This is a black IPA. This has a 6.5% alcohol by volume, and of 73 check-ins on Untapped, it has a 3.78 rating. The flavor profile is roasty, dark, smoky, piney, and smooth.
All things that I like in my beer.
Black IPA. Oh man, I love IPAs.
Black IPAs are so interesting.
It smells like
in
a
and of
stout
itself.
or a porter. I think it smells like a stout.
Oh yeah, well that's diversity.
Yeah, I get a coffee. Yep, for sure.
How was it?
Tastes like coffee. Yay! It's definitely got a very coffee-forward taste.
It's coffee beer.
It's
It's coffee and it's dark and it's good.
I get the roasty for sure. I don't really get a pine presence.
It's very faint.
It's very much like here's black coffee that has some alcohol.
No, it's really good. Like the hops that are used are really good. I don't think I don't even know how to say anything about it. Because, I just love it.
If
It's
you like
so good.
stouts, it's definitely like stout.
If you're a stout person and you like IPAs, you're gonna like this, basically.
For sure.
It's a good wintry night beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
It kind of just wraps you up in a nice warm blanket, and you can just sip on it and just sip, and it's just so good.
I feel like you're gonna be mad at me.
I am. It's gonna be one of those beers that we're gonna rate it, and it's gonna be a lot higher on our rating because of me.
Yes,
I'm gonna
you're
skew
gonna skew it.
I am.
What'd you give it?
I give it a 4.5. I like it a lot.
Well, I give it a 2.5.
No.
It's not my style. It tastes like a stout.
That's why I like it.
I know,
But it's
but
not like
that's
a
why
thick
it's like-
stout. And it's not like a thick porter. And it's not either of those things because it's a black IPA. But as someone who really enjoys those two, I really enjoy.
I think it's done well. It is it's executed well for a black IPA.
It is,
but it's just not something that I generally like. Is the stout like flavor?
Yeah.
But I think as a black IPA, it's really well executed. It's got like
It's the coffee notes.
it's the coffee that's throwing me off. I don't drink coffee, so.
But it's a fantastic black IPA though.
A lot of the New England styles use a lot of like Citra, Mosaic. Vic's Secret is another big hop that's out now. That's in Westside Big Slide. It's a little tougher because it's an Australian hop, so it's tougher to get, a little more expensive because it's an imported hop. They're like rockstar hops, so anything that's like Vic's Secret or Galaxy or any of those, anytime you put that in a beer, people automatically go, "Oh, this is gonna be a great beer." Yeah.
So today we drink beers at 2 weeks' notice, and we had several really good beers, I'd say.
We had 4 really good beers.
We had 4. Fair enough. In 4th place was the Black Ale Project G IPA. In 3rd place was the Resignation New England IPA. In 2nd place was the Full Nelson New England IPA. And in 1st place was the Westside Super Slide. Not really surprised that the Double Dry Hop Double IPA came in first.
Yeah.
That's kind of typical of our flavor profile that we like. But I am a little surprised that because you rated it so high that the GIPA didn't come in higher.
I know, me too. I mean, like,
I guess my
knew,
low rating balanced it out.
I mean, like, I knew as soon as I rated it, I was like, yup, I disputed it. But like, it's an honest,
No, it was good. I would say the Super Slide being really good, it was like, I really liked the flavor profile, it was well executed. The 2 New England IPAs were also well done.
And it's, I don't want to say weird, but like, they're both very different.
Yes.
Even though they're the same style.
The flavor was definitely very different.
So there's definitely something for everyone's like palate, literally. I mean, like, you can get the same style, but it's gonna taste different, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
I believe they can do that.
And I think we kind of tried the whole range today of beers.
Yeah.
So we went all the way from a black IPA
to like
a regular IPA to a New England. Like, they were all really well executed, really solid beers. I think that they kind of have something for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like,
there's several that we didn't try, so.
Oh yeah.
There's
like a whole slew of stuff up there, but we wanted to try like their most well-known kind of, and I think it showcased the brewery very well.
Yes, I'm not a fan of the black IPA, but the other 3 for sure, I would definitely like seek out.
True.
And
again, I mean, like, to reiterate, that's kind of the point of our whole project. Try something new.
I tried something new.
So if you want to come and enjoy everything that they have to offer, they're in West Springfield in Massachusetts. They're on Bosworth Street.
Yes.
Just very laid back atmosphere, super cool in here. There's something for everybody. They have games, and that's really fun.
Yeah.
We love to play games when we have a drink. Definitely come by, definitely stop in, get yourself a flight.
Absolutely.
You won't be disappointed.
So today we drank at 2 weeks' notice, and we want to say a big thank you for them for having us here and letting us film on site. It was a really great time. We had some great beers. And to all of our viewers, thanks for stopping by and having a drink with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And hit that bell icon and be notified of our newest upload.
And follow us on our socials.
Which can be found in the description down below.
Always remember to drink responsibly.
See you next time.